Good morning. Welcome to Wake Up Wednesday training. I'm Steven.
And I'm John, and we have audio.
We have audio. It's working?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Well, we just wanted to come to you this morning. We're actually going to be jumping in. This is going to be a little bit different from what we have been doing. This is going to be a little more training slash demo kind of stuff, kind of show you how your different products can work together. And so we wanted to lead this. You may be watching this not live, and so if you have questions, comment on the video, and those will still come to us, or you can call me or John, and we'll answer those questions. But what I want to do today is really dive into kind of marketing, your website marketing as when it comes to social media and email marketing, and how
All
those
the way to the website.
yeah, and how those kind of come full circle, and we want to kind of show you that full circle as well. So we're going to dive right in today and get started. If you have any questions or anything, just feel free to drop those in the comments section,
And I'll try to watch down there.
and we will try to watch those comments as we go. But we're going to go ahead and get started here. We might be blocking a little bit of the screen, but not too bad. But I want to go ahead and jump in right here and just talk about a little bit about setting up an online store and what that entails, what that means. The first thing that I want to talk about is when you're creating a website for the first time, you need to decide, is it going to be beneficial to be an e-commerce site or a non-e-commerce site? So
What is e-commerce?
E-commerce is just the ability to sell products online. So your non-e-commerce site, if you're just looking just for a landing spot that has your address, maybe you're just posting a few store events, things like that, a link to social media just to
have an online presence?
yeah, more just like an online presence. That's going to be your non-e-commerce. Now, if you're looking for an e-commerce solution where you can sell products, you can highlight events, really anything that entails that, that's really going to be looking in e-commerce, and that's really where we're going to be focusing on today, is that actual e-commerce solution. And so what I want to do is jump in here and go through some of this with you. This is just kind of briefly some of the highlights. User-friendly, it integrates with the software. It's got a database of products so that you can find what you're looking for, links on hand, secure payments, local pickup or site-to-home options, curbside even as well. And if you're a bookstore manager customer, awesome, you have more integration. But if you're not, it can work for you as well.
And it's cheaper.
So what I want to talk about now is building an e-commerce solution, how we do it. The first thing that we do right there in the top right corner is you choose your desired template. We'll give you a couple of suggestions. If you don't like those, you can actually go out and look at WooCommerce templates and find one that you like. And you can use a different one. We don't lock you in a particular template. The next thing that we're going to do is pre-configure your website with your logo, with product information, with books, Bibles, music, whatever you want to have out there, your own products, digital products, whatever it is. Create your own number, any number of pages. And then right here, I'm going to move us a little bit right quick so you can kind of see this other point. No, I'm sorry, I moved you fast there. The other thing, it says distributor verified availability. What we do is whatever vendors you happen to be working with, particular talking about distributors, we only will show products that are available from the distributors that you order from or that are available in your store.
Vendors?
Well, the thing is, what we don't want to do is sell something to one of your customers, you sell something to a customer, and then you not be able to get that product. And so that's how we alleviate that, is going through just the certain distributors and your store inventory. And so that's automatically done through the website as well. Then we also link to on-hand information. So right there in the down left corner, we also set up your multiple shipping options where we always promote in-store pickup because we really want to drive that foot traffic into your store. So that's one that we set as the default. If you don't want to set that as your default, you can set it to site to home if you'd like. And then the other thing that we do, we update your bestsellers each week so that your page is always looking fresh. The other thing that we highlight products that are on sale in your store. and then also seasonal. So right now, I think we're looking at summer evangelism. Around Mother's Day, we do Mother's Day. Father's Day, we do Father's Day. And so we highlight those products that really people are looking for.
So one thing on the showing the items that are on sale, this is going to be a follow through from if you're a month's marketing or your parable marketing. Those promotion, if they're promoting an item, that's going to be displayed and featured on the site because it's on sale. So that kind of goes through the whole tracking on in inventory and all the way to the site.
Yeah, and that's another good point is all your catalogs are automatically, because they're in Bookstore Manager, those catalogs and pricing and all that information, sell prices, sell dates, all that information is pushed to the website as well. So that's a very good point.
Thank you.
You're welcome. The other thing I want to talk about is if you're using Bookstore Manager or you're not using Bookstore Manager is managing product availability. And talk a little bit about what are some of the best practices and how to efficiently do that. One thing is regular updates. Keep up your products up to date. If you're on a Bookstore Manager site, this is going to be done automatically. But if you're not, make sure that you're changing your screen often. Make sure you're changing the options that they're seeing so it doesn't become stale and they expect when they get there that it's not going to be up to date. The other thing is remove discontinued products. I cannot express that. If you discontinue a product, get it removed from your website. Again, I'm talking in general. If you're with Bookstore Manager, those products are going to go away automatically. We're not going to be showing discontinued products.
So I guess one thing to mention today is we're not covering just Bookstore Manager websites. This is overall if you have a website.
Yes, yeah, these are best practices for just having a website. And then the other thing is syncing your in-store sales, managing those products when they sell, getting them out of the inventory. When you have a website from us, you're going to get a copy of that email. You'll take that email, you'll ring it up through Bookstore Manager, and do your normal, like they're coming in and doing a special order in essence. And then customer communication, just informing your customers about the availability, showing what you have. Now, if you have a Bookstore Manager site, it's going to actually have your on hands right there on the site, so they're going to know your availability automatically. So make sure that you're showing that information. If you're not using one of our sites that's automated, make sure you're just keeping up with that, because there's nothing worse than ordering a product that's not really available. So what I want to do now is I'm going to actually pull up a site real quick here. I actually already have one pulled up somewhere. Let me, well, it's not pulling up here. Let me just pull it up real quick. Somewhere. It's right there. What I want to do is show you just a couple of sites. These are a couple of our stores that are using Bookstore Manager's websites. The first one we're going to take a look at is shopnewcovenant.com. This is kind of one of the more popular templates to use. A couple of things I want to highlight here. At the top, she has a link to her Hallmark Gold store. She has a link to her gallery. She has a link to several things. And then the other thing is she has links to social media. So all that's right there available. You have unlimited pages. You don't just have to use what we set up. You can go in and add other things. You can add your laser engraving custom products and allow them to order those and customize those right from your website. The other thing is, we click on one of those items. So when you click on one of the items, it's going to come up and it's going to show you a picture of the product, the title, and then right there, if you look, it actually will show you the on hand. So it says one in stock. Additional units can be purchased because you can also special order those and take care of that. So it's very integrated in with your software. Will you go ahead and show the other website up there?
Sure.
Another one, it's a similar, they're actually using the same template, but it's very customizable. So you can change colors, you can change patterns, all that kind of stuff. On Watermark's site, they actually feature a picture of their store. So they're actually showing a picture of their store.
Promoting the Spanish section of their store.
Yeah, absolutely. And the other thing you can do is you can go up there and you can have 3 images that kind of rotate through. Mm-hmm. So you could have 3 images of your store. You could have some inspirational message, a picture of your store, maybe your store hours that are cycling through. So it's very customizable in how you want to handle that. So just wanted to kind of highlight that for you. We're going to go back over to showing you more about the slideshow, but that just kind of shows you what you can do. You've got an easy to use search field. You've got category drop downs. Something that Rachel actually went in and set up herself is When you go in, you can buy a product. When you go to the shopping cart, it has the voice of the martyrs, so that they can get that free product that they want. So that she's actually set that up there.
And that gives me with the website we use WordPress
And WooCommerce.
and WooCommerce, that's the top customized web template builder. And so the good thing is, if you're trying to do something, you can go to Google, and so many people use it that you can say, how do I add a red ball to the site? And it's going to say, here you go. And it's going to be a quick thing to add. And that's what he was saying, is that Rachel at Watermark wanted to do this. And so she just looked it up and was able to do that all on her own. So
Yeah, and
very easy to use.
Yeah, very easy to use. Also, if you want to add your custom products to your website, let's say you have a logo mug and it's called Mug 123, and that's the item number in your bookstore manager. You can also add that item as Mug 123 on the website and add a picture of that mug, and then it will start syncing that information as well. So it doesn't just have to be products that are found in the Christian Books and More database. It can be anything. So that was just a quick preview on the website. Let's get back over here and
Let's take a look.
We did. We just took a look. Want to talk a little bit about marketing and advertising now. So I want to jump in here and it says email marketing. Why should I market and advertise? You really want to be able to inform your audience with what you're doing in your store. And so I just wanted to highlight 5 of these things and just talk a little bit about each one of those. For one, targeting your audience. Make sure that you're sending something specific. You know what you're sending. Tailor it to what your focus point is. One of the examples is, let's say Karen Kingsbury or Beth Moore, or somebody's coming out with a new product, okay? Instead of sending an email to everyone, which is not a bad idea, you can send an email to everyone. But what you might also do is send up a follow-up email the next week and say, I want to look at anybody that has bought a Beth Moore product in the last year, and I want to send them a special email. So I want to target it specifically to people that have bought Beth Moore in the last year. And I want to say, hey, we noticed that you bought a Beth Moore product from us before. Come in and get this new one that's coming out on this date, and then highlight a picture of it. We're going to show you in a little bit how to actually do one of those emails and how easy it is in Bookstore Manager and how that works with your website as well. The other thing is driving traffic. Drive foot traffic to your store. It's super important, especially when you have people buying online. Our goal is to get that person in your store. I mean, if they don't come in the store and they just buy it online and you ship it to them, that's not a bad thing. But if you can get them to buy it online, come into the store, that just becomes so much better of an opportunity for you. So you want to try to drive traffic into the store. The other thing that I have here is brand awareness. You want to make sure you establish your brand. Whatever that is, whatever your niche is, whatever your brand is, you want to make sure that you're establishing that in a strong way. It's on your products. It's on your social media. If you're creating custom products in Canva, putting your logo on those custom creations that you have so that you are really creating a brand. Because anytime, the other thing is if you're creating a brand, when they see that brand, it's a visual reminder, oh man, I need to go shop at their store. The other thing is promoting offers. You can't see these right now because I've hidden us. John, I'm about to move you again. Going on a ride. Let me move us out of the way there. Promote offers, new releases, promotions, discounts, all the different things that you're doing in your store. Promote those. If you have an author signing, if you have a special reading club, maybe you do a homeschool reading every Tuesday morning at 10 o'clock. Well, maybe on Monday, that's your email that you send through Bookstore Manager or whatever email marketing tools you have. You let them know we're doing this tomorrow. Like, let them know again. And that kind of goes back to your number 3, your brand awareness, is you're creating that brand. You're doing these events. You're tying it to you specifically. So you're branding yourself. And then the other thing is consumer relationships, engaging with customers, doing personal recommendations. One thing that I learned from my wife is she said, you need to tailor, you got to think about your customer. What customer are you focusing on? What customer are you trying to reach? Maybe it's Clarissa, right? It's the 30-year-old mom with 4 kids that act crazy when they come in your store. What do you do for Clarissa? How do you specifically market to her? Is it having a kids section so when she does come in store, they have toys to play with, and then you have a little coffee section where Clarissa can go and just settle down and just have a cup of coffee, get a book, while her kids kind of go crazy in the kids section. Whatever that is, whatever your customer is, before you send that out, visualize your customer. Visualize the person that you're going to be contacting.
That's going to click on that email.
Who's going to click on this? Yeah, because you want it to be an effective email campaign. You want them to click on that campaign, right? You want them to click on that email campaign. I don't know why I said the campaign. So do that. The other thing I'd talk about is marketing and advertising. How should you market and advertising? The big thing is develop an online presence. That's social media. That's websites. That's a blog site. Maybe you have a little blog site that you do. Whatever it is, develop that online presence. Make sure that you're cross-branding yourself. And what I mean by that is if you have a blog website, make sure it has your website, your Facebook, your social media links on it. On your website, you want to make sure that it has your social media, your blog, any other social media platforms. You want to do those because what that does is that creates backlinks. Backlinks are huge to give your website authority and to say, I want to show this website above another site when Google's looking at it. You need to have authority. And those backlinks is what creates that authority. Because when somebody clicks from your Facebook, clicks your website and goes into your website or goes website to Facebook, those are creating all those backlinks.
It's a beep.
Yeah, and it gives you a boost in your authority. The other thing is maybe you're working with local community. Maybe you're partnering with other organizations. Get them to put your website and your Facebook on their website so that when they click, that's just another backlink that's giving your website more authority than the others. All right, so make sure that you're clicking that link, getting those added. So the other thing that I want to highlight here is email marketing. Bookstore Manager stores, you can use our Easy Data program, which we're going to jump into in a little bit. There's other free options like MailChimp. Constant Contact can be very expensive, but it's an option. There's other paid ones out there that you can use. And then the other thing is how you can market and advertise is hosting events, book signings, workshops, that homeschool reading plan, whatever that happens to be. And then the other thing you can do is send catalogs, whether you're using Parable or Months catalogs. Send those catalogs. That's just going to promote foot traffic in your store, which is just huge. You want to make sure that you're doing that. The other thing is local partnerships. Create special discounts for organizations. Help get those people in your store. Churches, creating a relationship with churches, giving them pastor discounts or staff discounts. That just helps them want to promote your store more. Content creation. Make it good, right? There's a free website called canva.com that you can create. You can go in and say, I want a Facebook post. Okay, I want to create this Facebook post. I want to do this. There's AI that you can use to help create content. We might actually do a Wake Up Wednesday one day on how to utilize AI effectively for your bookstore. Online advertising. Advertise through your website, through social media, through you can do Google ads. There's a lot of different things that you can do. Facebook ads. I've done a lot with Facebook ads. They've been very efficient, very effective. Track your promotions. How good are these promotions doing? How good are your email marketing? How many people are opening your email? Is anybody opening your email? If not, maybe you need to switch up the template. And so just think about those things. Social media platforms, I just post these. Get your Insta out there. Get your Facebook. Guys aren't supposed to like Pinterest, but I like Pinterest. Get your Pinterest out there. All those things. Well, you're like me.
I build stuff.
You're like, okay. Mobile commerce. Just talking about mobile sales. Make sure that your website, if you're using a website, is mobile friendly. I think it's like 75% of consumers now shop majority of their time on their mobile phone and not on a website. On a website through their mobile phone, not on a computer is what I meant to say.
But WordPress is looks very good on a phone.
If your website is through us, don't worry about this. It's already being taken care of. It's got a mobile version and a full size version as well.
Desktop.
So desktop version. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for.
You're welcome.
Selling and growing online. Just want to highlight promoting in stores. Display mini signs or banners with your website. I wonder if I do have one. We provide these for our web stores. If you don't have them yet, you're going to be getting them in soon. But we give you 5 of these just as a thank you gift for using us. But you can post these around your store. When you post them around the store, they can scan them with their
a shelf talker, so they can, in your Bible section, they can shop more online.
yeah, and they'll
go
see
right
that
to
you
your
know
site.
that. So promote in stores, show QR codes, real easy to do. Whatever user experience you can do, SEO, which is done automatically, social media marketing, all of that, email marketing, do reviews and testimonials, special discounts.
On that note, we did with our easy email marketing, we do now have a way of doing a Google review directly from the email.
Yeah, and we're going to actually show that as well. So that'll help with your reviews and testimonials. And then just expanding products, keeping your products manually updated. If you're not using us, making sure you put new products out there. That's just reiterating some other things. So let's go ahead. We're going to go ahead and take a look at email marketing in Bookstore Manager. And I want to show you how to do that.
What do we want to promote?
Let's see. All right. So what I'm going to do, I want to show you how easy it is. I'm going to create 2 different email campaigns. I want to show you how easy it is to do inside of Bookstore Manager, how those connect back to your website, how those can work. So I'm going to jump in here real quick into email campaigns. First thing you have a couple of options. Start a new campaign, edit an existing campaign, send an existing campaign you already created, or something new. This is brand new to you if you're using our email marketing. We've just added this. You won't see it till next week. But reviewing your campaign stats inside of the software now, you can look at how many people have opened the email, all of those things.
They may have that. I don't know.
Maybe. You may already have it. You can look. But I'm going to go ahead and just do a featured. I just want to feature 1 or 2 products on an email. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to say I want to look at bestsellers. I just want to make it super easy. So I'm going to pull up a list of bestsellers. I click populate list. I can double click on the left side to look at the item if I want. And so it'll show me 5 love languages. It shows me the synopsis right over here. Say, yeah, that's good. I'm going to use that one. Okay. And then I don't need to look at Jesus Storybook Bible. I just know that's one I want to feature. So I click on that and I'm going to click done. I'm going to give this a name. I'm going to say come in today, something along those lines. And I'm going to hit OK. And now it's going to show you what your email is going to look like. So it pops up. It's going to show your logo right there at the top. Now I'm going to go in. I'm going to edit the body intro just to do a little bit of customization here. I'm going to say come in today and check out our best sellers.
Oops, sorry.
Best sellers. Come in today and check out our best sellers. And then so all I'm going to do is come down here and click on done. Real easy. Now if I scroll down through here and look at this email, it's got the 5 love languages. It's right there. It shows me what the price is if it was on sale. Like right here, the Jesus Storybook Bible is on sale, so it shows the sale price right there. And then right here, this is what John was talking about. Now we actually have a link so people can actually give a 5-star review. Well, I guess they could give whatever star review they want, but it's going to bring more attention to your store. So again, that's more way to give your website authority. When you get reviews from Google and things like that, that gives you more authority because it shows that, hey, this is a real store. And then you've got a couple of links, shop us online. They can click on that to go right to your website. They can also click on your Facebook link and that'll go to their Facebook. So now that I've got this email ready to go, all I do is click on send. I give it my campaign name and I can say, check out some of our best sellers. I spelled that different each way, but
exclamation point, emphasis.
Best sellers. And then you would just choose one of your email campaign lists. You can set up different lists. We're not going to go into that today. And I go ahead and click on send. If I want to post this to social media, this is really cool. If I click on yes, it's actually going to give me a link that I can actually highlight and I can copy this. And now what I can do is I can actually post this in here. I'm actually going to post this onto the users page. It's not going to let me because it's going to say I'm not logged in as me. But I click on post, and that will post it directly to the Facebook group. Now I'm not actually going to do that. I'm going to close out of this. But it'll just post it out there. Then you'll have that same email in a Facebook post for you as well. So I literally created an email, put 2 products on it, sent it out in that a matter of time, less than a minute, I would say. The other thing I want to show you, let's maybe we want to do just a catalog, maybe 15 products. Maybe we want to do
the top 5 sellers in all of those categories.
And so I'm just going to do populate. And so what I would do is I could go in here and I'm going to say, let's just do a lot of books. I'm going to do books. Books. Let's see. I just want to add, let's just add a bunch, right? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is just a sample. I'm going to click on done. I'm going to say top 15.
You did 12, but that's okay.
Oh, yeah. Top 12 best sellers. All right. So I'm going to do top 12 best sellers. Click done. This is just going to do a real quick product preview right here. All right. And so the same way it's got right there. Then at the bottom, it'll actually have your find us on Facebook, shop online. I'm going to go ahead and send that one as well. And then I'm actually going to show you what these emails look like.
You have to give it a subject.
Oh, whoops, subject. This week's top 12.
Not 15.
Not 15. And I'm going to say, I don't want to post to social media. Okay, so now that is done. Let me go ahead and pull up. Let me pull up that email, and I'm going to bring it over and show you that email real quick here. So let me go to my inbox. And I'm going to pull up this first one. And let me bring it across here real quick. Why didn't that pop? Where did it go?
In its own tab, maybe.
I don't know.
Just drag it out. Drag that tab off of it.
All right. And so this is what that email looks like. I can bring it over here. And I just go through it. It looks real nice. Now, here's the thing. If I click on an item, because I'm linked with Bookstore Manager, when I click on the actual item, it'll actually go out and load that. Now, this is actually loading my website, okay? And so it would actually load it directly, take me directly to my website, okay? So that's really cool how it does that. Real easy. And then I'm going to go back over here. Oh, I already took my inbox. So that's kind of shows you how that can work there. It's all tied together. So the design is send an effective email campaign out. When they get that email campaign, they're going to look at that email. They're going to click on it. They're going to say, yes, I want this, buy in store. They're going to add it to their cart, pick up in store. Now they're coming into the store. That's how it works. It's kind of a full circle. I always tell you, if you want to add email campaigns through Bookstore Manager, it's less than $50 a month. If you send out one campaign a month, one campaign, it will pay for itself. Especially if it's effective, you took your time making it, you send that email out, it's going to drive traffic into your store. So for less than $50 a month, you can drive traffic into your store. They're good looking emails. They highlight your product. They raise your brand awareness. They do all of that. So using that email. The other thing is part of the email marketing program that we have is autoresponders and e-receipts as well. Autoresponder emails automatically go out. If I get added to your email, let's say, hey, can I get your email? And I give you my email address. I'm going to get an email that says, hey, welcome to our community. Glad you stopped in. Here's a $5 coupon good on your next visit. It's designed to get me back in the store. Now, the other thing is on that campaign that goes on that email, on that autoresponder that goes out, it's going to feature other products, your best sellers from your store. And so you can potentially sell from that as well. The other thing you can do is e-receipts. I can say, hey, would you like me to send your receipt to you in your email? If they say yes, that's great because now I'm going to send them their e-receipt. It's going to have their receipt, but it's also going to highlight some of your best sellers in your store also. So when they pull that up, they may potentially purchase another product from you right from that receipt. So having a website from Bookstore Manager, having the email marketing from Bookstore Manager, they work together. When you send out the email, it's automatically linked to your website. So if they click on a product, it's going to your website. If they buy the product, that's bringing them into your store using the in-store pickup option. They don't have to pay freight. So it's a win-win for you. It is super effective. It's less than $50 a month, like I said, to be able to do those email campaigns. So
And you
take
can
the
do
time.
easy receipts. You can do receipt only.
Oh, you can also highlight store events. That's the other option I didn't go into. You can do store events. You can do just general emails. So there's a lot you can do with this. So I hope if you do have questions, please put those questions. I do see, Terry, your prayer request. We're definitely going to be praying over that. If anybody else has any other prayer requests, please drop those in.
We love praying for our customers.
We do. One last thing I just want to say is if you're not doing a website right now and you're not doing email marketing, I would say add both. If you can't add both, add a website or your email marketing. You need to have ways to reach your customers digitally and get them walking in your store. The best way you can do that, people are not scared of email anymore with all the spam filters they have. They're opening emails. So please take advantage of the email marketing. If you want pricing or information, contact me. We believe this will bring foot traffic to your store, and that's what we want, is people in your store buying the products, spreading the love of Jesus to everyone. We hope you found this informative today. We're going to be doing some of these website or Wake Up Wednesday trainings. We will try to let you know ahead of time when we're doing those. But please plug in each week. They won't always be this long. Wake Up Wednesdays.
We try to keep it under 10 minutes, but occasionally we'll try to do one of these where we go a little more in depth. So.
Yes. So if you have questions, please drop those in the comments section. You can email me, sales@bsmgr.com, to start taking advantage of email marketing. There is no upfront cost to start with email marketing. If you want to start with a website from us, it's a one-time fee of $250 to sign up for the website. And then it's $75 a month for the hosting for the website. We hope you found this informative. Please let us know in the comments if this was informative, if you like these, if you want us to do more of these trainings. And then I think that's all that we've got today. Thank you for plugging in with us.
We love you guys so much.
We'll be praying for you, and we really appreciate it.
Camera. There it is.
There it is. Bye. Thank you so much for plugging in today. We're going to go ahead and end this for now. But thank you.